Today we will study about the world of living, chapter 7. From earlier classes, you are studying about the meaning of living and non living. All of you know what are the differences between living and non living. For example, living things are made up of living cells. Non living things are not made up of cells. Now the question comes, what is the meaning of cells? Cells are the basic structural and functional unit of our life. All living being, be it plant or animals, everyone's body's smallest structure is known as cell. There are so many organisms whose whole body is made up of single cell. For example, amoeba, euglena, bacteria, viruses. And there are so many organisms whose body is made up of many cells, millions of cells. So the organism whose whole body is made up of single cell is known as unicellular organism, and the organism whose body is made up of many cells are known as multicellular organisms. So first difference between living thing and non-living thing is living things are made up of living cells. Non-living things are not made up of cells. Living things, we are also the example of living things. We need food, air and water. Without food, air and water, not only human being but plant and animals also cannot survive. But non-living things do not require food, air and water. You know that we get energy from the food, and air is required for respiration, and water, our body's most part is made up of water. Not only human being but plants and animals also, they need water because most of the part of the body is made up of water. Living things show growth. For example, you can see plants in your surrounding. They grow in their sizes, and even you people are also in the growing phase. You students are also in the growing phase. So each and every year you will see that your height is growing. It grows till 18 years old and then it stops. But in case of plant, they show growth of their whole parts throughout their life. So in our case or in animals case, their growth is limited for certain years, but in case of plant, their growth is till their whole life. Living things, so reproduction. Reproduction, you know the meaning of the reproduction? The living things can maintain their race by help of the process of reproduction. It is the process for continuing the race of the any particular organism, be it plant or animal. But in case of non-living things, reproduction is not found. Respiration is present. We respire, we breathe. And when we stop breathing or respiration, it means that we are not live. So all living things show that they have life by showing the breathing process. But breathing is absent in case of the non-living thing. They can move on their own. We are moving by our own. According to our wish, we can move from one place to another. Even plants are also showing the movement. If you touch the leaves of the touch me not plant, you can see that suddenly its leaves get shrink. But such type of movement you can't see in case of non-living things. They are sensitive and respond to changes around them. We are very sensible. If someone asks question to you, you must reply. If someone show love to you, you may also love. Show the love. So such type of sensitivity is not found in case of the non-living thing. They not respond. You can't talk with the wall or the chair or the table because they will not respond. They excrete and get rid of waste material from their body. We remove waste material from our body, but such type of excretion is not shown by the non-living thing. Living things have a definite lifespan after which they die. A normal human being, they can survive till 100 years when they will not suffer from any kind of disease. But after that, certainly they will attain the death. But in case of non-living things, they don't have definite lifespan. So these are the differences between living things and non-living things. So you will write these differences in your copy. This will be your classwork. Okay, thank you class. Have a nice day.